evolution, important mechanism, called heterozygous advantage. This mechanism, in fact, is very important to be explained in the context of evolution, because maybe some student can ask, if the good gene hypothesis says that good genes will pass and bad genes or abnormal genes will not pass, so why the mutations which cause diseases, genetic diseases, fatal diseases, like those mutations causing sickle cell anemia, why do they persist? They are bad genes, definitely they are bad genes. I agree with you. This conflict the hypothesis good genes. Sickle cell gene, sickle cell mutation, it's not a good gene, it's a bad gene. But there is a mechanism in evolution called heterozygous advantage. This is exceptional. It means that in some individuals, natural selection prefers the heterozygous, the carrier, the one who carries the sickle cell mutation. The one who carries sickle cell mutation, he is not a patient. He is not affected, but he carries one mutation because the another one is not affected. The selection prefers this individual, that is who is heterozygous, over both homozygous. Homozygous for normal and homozygous for abnormal. Let us give the symbols homozygous for normal BB. Beta globin gene, they are normal. So this one is homozygous for normal. And the heterozygous, and we call it the carrier. One normal, capital B, and one abnormal sickle cell mutation, and it's capital S. And the homozygous for abnormal, homozygous for abnormal to patient affected by sickle cell. So we can understand, in fact, easily that this one, the patient with sickle cell, who lost both genes, the function of both genes, they are both mutant. I can understand that the natural selection will not favor this phenotype and this genotype, definitely, because it works on the phenotype and indirectly on the genotype. But between these two are normal, these two are not affected. I can imagine or hypothesize that natural selection will not differentiate between them based on the phenotype. Or even if it will differentiate, it will even prefer homozygous for normal, not this one, because this one is not heterozygous under normal conditions, but under stress, under abnormal pathological conditions, the red blood cells will take the form of sickle shaped, okay, more and more under tension. But this one, no. The sickle cell, or the beta chains and the red blood cells will become or will remain spherical all the time. For example, and this one is also for sure the red blood cells are sickle shaped all the time. Now, how can we understand, how can we explain that we prefer the heterozygous even though the homozygous phenotypically is better than that? Let us take the following example. Heterozygous advantage, this phenomenon. We should take this example. In this map, it shows the distribution of two things. The frequency of sickle cell carrier, sickle cell heterozygous, worldwide, and it's clear that by these dots, okay, the distribution of it, and the distribution of infection by malaria. It's a parasite called malaria. We can conclude that it's nearly the same area which has high rate of malaria infection, also the same area which has high rate How can we explain that? What's the relation between increasing the frequency of sickle cell mutation and favoring the heterozygous, okay, with the malaria? Malaria is a parasite. Anyone can guess the explanation for that? Yes, please.
Maybe when malaria enters red blood cells, it continues its life cycle.
Yes. It's not maybe, it's the fact. You are good, excellent. So your colleague answered this question correctly, in fact, that because malaria, this parasite, enters red blood cell to continue its life cycle. Its life cycle occurs inside the red blood cell. And then, still, this is the beginning of the answer, but who can continue the answer and correctly continue the answer? Yes, sir, please.
If malaria enters normal red blood cell, it reproduces and causes the cell to die.
This is if it enters the normal red blood cell.
Normal.
That's
But
okay.
if it enters a heterozygous red blood cell, it causes the cell to die, and the infection will not.
Really? Yes, that's correct. So you understand? It's correct. What's your colleague answer? Thank you. Die. Will die and the genes will not be transmitted. But as he said, when the malaria entered a person with sickle cell trait, the carrier, okay, under tension, we agreed, if we remember, that we agreed that under tension, okay, not clear here, that under tension, heterozygous is transformed, the red blood cells, into the sickle cell. It's normally like that, but under tension, it's sickle cell shape. So this sickle cell shape will be lysed, will be degraded in spleen by many enzymes. When it will be degraded, the malaria will die. It will not continue the infection. So this person will live, will reproduce. So the contribution to the next generation will be increased. Thank you very much. Shukran.